Hey guys, I'm Diamond Dave. Since we have cleaned up so many locations in Fallout 4 together, I'm throwing all of those resources into a raider farm that I've seen other gamers do, and let me tell you, it's definitely going to be awesome. But while I work on building and recording this epic video, I want to show you one of my most favorite cleanup videos ever. This is my all-time favorite, and we clean up the Mechanist's Lair. Not just the box inside of it, but the entirety of the interior cell. So smash that subscribe button and consider becoming a channel member. Channel members are awesome viewers like you who support our growing community in a more personal way. They get to hang out with me on Discord, see my life here in Mongolia, as well as get early access to all of my videos. Plus, there are cool channel badges and emotes too. So strap yourselves in, folks, as we transform the Mechanist's Lair into its pre-war glory. Ladies and gentlemen, vault dwellers and raiders, guess what I'm doing today? I am testing out the Camp 76 mod at the Robco facility, where we will be scrapping the entire interior as well as the exterior of the building. And I tested out a little bit. It seems like it works. So without further ado, I welcome you to the Robco Sales and Service Center. I appreciate your patience. I have been extremely busy as of late. We have a lot to clean up, and I'm just glad I found a mod that actually does not conflict with the location, because this is a highly requested video. Now, the camp mod is actually this little thing right here. The link is in the description down below, as are the timestamps. Make sure you take advantage of them because, well, this is going to be a really long video. It's going to be a long scrapping video. I don't know how long it's going to take. This could end up being a 2-hour video, just given how big it is. So without further ado, let's activate the workshop and see what we can do. And oh my goodness, we can do a lot. So we're gonna just make our way back to the very beginning here, scrapping the boxes and the mist as we go. Maybe I'm doing this a little bit backwards. I don't know. Why are there machine parts? Oh, that's machine parts. Okay, let's just step back in here, because this is the first room that we enter, and it looks like this is kind of a sales floor here. I have never scrapped this area, and I've never seen this area scrapped. So yeah, I don't actually know if we're gonna have happy accidents, how many happy accidents, but that's part of the fun, right? Life has been okay for me. Like always, you know, there's ups, there's downs, but we get through it together. We get through it together, because one thing that I'm learning, life is about choices, and the choice to, you know, when to take a step back, when to move forward. And yeah, it's good. It's good. We're gonna clean up the floor here. I don't know exactly what's going on, or why the floorboards are considered debris. Kind of hoping I don't break the floor here, but seems like there's a lot of things that we can get rid of. But yeah, this is going to be a multi-section video. The sections may not necessarily be based on the location in of itself, but we're still gonna get this going. Still gonna get this clean. Now, the cool thing with the Camp 76 mod that I've read online, allegedly, is that you can build anywhere and pick up the mod and it's still there, allegedly. I have not tested out the building capacity or the building function as of yet. That'll be for another video. I do have some really fun ideas on locations that I can build. Because if that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, I can rebuild the entire Commonwealth with the Camp 76 mod and probably nothing else. Probably gonna dump the Mobile Workshop mod. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We'll take things one day at a time, and we'll just enjoy the ride. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button if you do enjoy these videos. And if you're new to the channel, drop by and make yourself heard. Let me know what locations in the game are your favorite, where you'd like me to clean, where you'd like me to build. These are all things that I enjoy hearing and listening to. I have no idea what these are supposed to be, but yeah. Give me ideas. Give me ideas. Oh, get rid of these, because these are clipping. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to bypass the lore terminals in this case. That'll be for a future video. Again, just given to the sheer size of the facility. But this is a really fun DLC, so if you can, if you don't have it already, I suggest you get it. You get to fight the Mechanist, get Mechanist armor. There's some raiding quests you can go on if that's really your thing. Not particularly mine, but you get a limited location in the bowels of the facility where you can make a settlement. And there's some bobby pins right here. I will be doing my best to go over items of note that I have not picked up, like this safe here, just so you guys can get a full experience of whatever the crap is going on here. What is this? This looks terrible. This looks terrible. Can I get rid of these? Can I get rid of these? Does not spark joy. Does not spark joy. Bada bing, bada boom. It's such a common phrase. I love it. I love that phrase. Alright, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna carefully get the poster and the debris. There's a laser tripwire here, which honestly I never noticed, because one of the perks I go for right away is I think it's a Lightfoot perk or whatever it's called, where it just you just don't trigger traps. You just don't trigger traps. And there we go. Got the debris. Alright, boom. We'll leave the metal here just because it'll help us cross into the thing. Cross the catwalk. When we rebuild the Commonwealth, we can rebuild the entire thing inside out. But that is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be rebuilding the Commonwealth in addition to cleaning everything. So this is going to be, not going to lie, this is probably going to be a super long project. So strap yourselves in. Make sure you check out the older videos that I did in the Commonwealth or restoring Devastated Boston playlist. That's also available there, from my very first videos I've ever done to the more recent ones, including some builds. I'm sure there's something there everyone will enjoy. What I don't enjoy is this shelf right here. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. Alright. Now this is part of the floor. So, yeah, I think we can move the camp mod around somehow. Looks like the Nexus says it is done via the holding the E button, which is so, that's really cool. I'm just gonna get rid of this too. I don't know why this is here. I don't know why this is here. Yeah, okay, whatever. We're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of it. Let's do this together. Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba. Okay. Alright, so we don't have, what have a lot of crazy things to do with. This is mostly straightforward. Down here is the repair center with a lore terminal. I'm definitely going to clean out a lot of this noise. We're also going to get rid... Oh, I got rid of a shelf, apparently. Got rid of a shelf. That's fine. I think after we do this room, we'll do a quick save and then move down further into the hallway. Get rid of that, too. Look at this. We're just rapid firing all this out. I'll get rid of this clipped chair. I'll enable... What just happened? Did I just get rid of something? Okay, that's so weird. There we go. Just destroying everything in my wake to get to get that one chair. That's okay. That's fine. It's not the end of the world here. Get rid of the box. And the concrete chunk. I guess that can stay like that. Oh, I can, yeah, this, okay, so this is how we move it. Okay, so I'll just, like, I don't know, I'll set the camp here. And for the time being, I'm just gonna open up the room so that way when we do build here, eventually we have a lot of space to work with. Let's get rid of all this noise, I think. 10mm pistol on the ground. My guess is it came from the pre-war era. Do a quick once-over. We missed a lot of soggy files. Those of you who have been with my channel for quite some time know I am very much not a fan of soggy files. It's a weird thing for me. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Missed. I'm gonna bounce. We're gonna quick save. Walk over to the camp. And just reactivate it. Continue on for a little ways before we take a breather. Do section 2. These are some very large locations, so I encourage all of you, those of you who want to get into doing your own oh good lord, your own scrapping videos, to take your time, enjoy the scenery, do a lot of quick saves, and really make the area your own. Okay, that's finally out of the way. Good lord. We got a lot of wires. I think I'll leave the wires for the time being. There are an insane amount of pipes I cannot scrap, so I think pipes are going to be the new chains in the video. I think that's what this is going to end up turning into. Maybe? I don't know. We will see. We will see. Radioactive barrel. Missed. And I want to try and get the... Oh, this is outside the workshop zones. Okay, let's see. Let's just head back real quick. We'll explore this mod together. Let's spacebar, let's manage. Maybe settlement layout. Oh. Alright. Oh, configure build limits. Increase by 100% with a quick save. Alright, this should boost us even further, because I think, like the mobile workshop mod, it's set at 0. So, we'll just make our way downtown. Walking fast. Oh, really? That's mildly disappointing. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna walk over here, and hey, gross. I don't even know where to put this one. So, I guess I just alt it like a grenade. I throw it, I hold E, and you know what? Oh, jeez. This is terrible. I need to clear the enemies from the location. What enemies? The enemies have been cleared. Let's just take a little exploration together and see if there's something that I missed. There may have been something that I missed, or it, yeah, I legit don't know why it would be telling me that. I legit don't know. Enemies, no enemies. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, let's, I wonder if this place is still considered hostile. Let's put down a new one right here. I need to clear the enemies from the location. Okay. So, one other thing I can attempt to do if there are no enemies from this location, the only thing that I can think of is if there's a way to pick up this one. Right, so manage scrap settlement. And I don't... Okay. Settlement is scrapped. Can I pick this up? I mean, I can pick it up. Alright, let's bring this over to the other one. And then we'll try both, and I guess we'll just see what happens. Oh, so I can just move it around? That's useful. So you don't need more... You don't need more than one, apparently. So maybe that's the bug. Maybe that's the bug. Maybe you only use one. Let me know in the comment section if you guys use this mod, what your thoughts are. Because if that's the case, this has been a profound learning experience. Continuing on down, we will get rid of all this noise. Gross. Oh, there's a lot of machine parts it's trying to get me to scrap. Actually, let's see if I can just get... oops, I broke it. Okay. Okay, can I just disable this, or is this part of the floor? That is part of the floor. Okay. So, one little minor happy accident, nothing too terribly crazy. We can fix that at a later point. I wonder if it's intended to be so small just because you can move it around. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's what this is. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. So if that's the case, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... There we go. Look at that. Alright, so I can scrap these little things. I thought I was scrapping the general clutter. We got this little area here that can go away. Alright, we'll get rid of the curtain. And we'll start dismantling the mist. This is amazing. I'm starting to like this mod. I'm starting to like this mod. Debris, skeleton from the pre-war. Now, those of you who have not been here in a while, what's going on? Oh, this is a bypass thing. Alright, we can leave this as is. But those of you who have not been here in a while or have not done the DLC, one of the things about this location is Robco Service Center held a secret military compound. That's right, we're going to be scrapping that too. We're scrapping everything. And we'll be going through it, we'll be talking about it as we go, but to summarize it now, there is the soggy files I can't get. There was a series of military experiments done, and Robco is just, well, it's kind of a shell for it, in a way. So, up top, people would see the, you know, your standard, happy, smiley Robco service agent. And then they may have had access to the downstairs to get their repaired items, but they would not have been this far down. So they would not have seen what really messed up things happened here. And I can't get all of this, I don't think. Oh, now it's letting me get some of it. Okay, well. Floor mat. Alright, so there's some just random floor mats under and around. That's okay. This great hallway looks amazing. Now, there is that back way we do actually need to take, because it leads to the room. It leads to that room, and excuse me for a moment, I've had a little bit of a brain fart. Here we are. And we can just come out in here. When you walk down here, there are these archways that will cause you harm. They'll damage you. So you can come back here and shut them off if you so desire. Oh, I can scrap the concrete floor. I gotta be careful. I gotta be super careful here. Alright. There's terminals throughout. And then I'm gonna graciously get rid of this chair. There we go. We're gonna get the stuff around it first, just to make it easier for us. And we're out here. Okay, perfect. There's also an elevator here, if you so desire. Once you beat the Mechanist, this will become unlocked, whether you decide to kill the Mechanist or save the Mechanist, redeem the Mechanist. Those are viable options. Let me know what you chose in your game. I personally like to leave the Mechanist alive. She becomes a merchant. She gives Radiant quests. You know, I personally don't see a point in getting rid of her, personally. But if you guys did, let me know why. Let me know why in the comment section. I am eager to hear. Okay, I see soggy files hidden in a cabinet. That is not acceptable. There we go. Okay, and I'll get rid of this little trap there. And this can stay like that, and this room looks good. Perfect, moving right along. So we'll get rid of this debris, and then we'll step in here. This room looks good. The concrete floor is chipped. Now we're gonna come out in here. We're outside of the buildable workshop area. We're gonna quick save. Come on. I believe in us. Yes. Alright, now we just carry this bad boy. And I don't know where to plop it. Alright, we're plopping it. We're plopping it here, I guess. That is, the ploppage. That is where we have decided to plop. Alright, so we'll get rid of the debris and all of this, like so. And I do gotta be careful because it looks like I can scrap the floor here. Alright, we got oil, debris decals all over the place. It says right. Oh, I'm scrapping the signs. That's what's happening. Alright. Soggy files and debris. Alright, now we're starting to get into the part of the military compound here. So if I... Oh, there's a skeleton in here. Alright, I think I can just do this. And we can see if there are any secrets back here, guys. RoboBrain R&D. That's one of the things that was created here, the very first RoboBrains. You can go into the lore terminals and get holotapes as well, and hear about the really messed up things that happened here. There's really no other way to put it. It was bad. People were kidnapped. Everyone from psych patients to criminals. Yeah, it's not a good place to be. Excuse me. Alright, this is just a dead end. What a shock. What a shock. What a shock. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of all of this here. I don't think this is very conducive to a relatively clean environment. And we'll get rid of the mist. Do our best to get rid of the mist. Saw the word mist somewhere, maybe. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. I don't know. Alright, we're going to ever so carefully walk around this This is gonna be a fun place to build out. I'm super excited to build this place out. And we'll get rid of this stuff. Missing anything? No? Alright, let's just plow through this here. We'll just plow through this right here. We're approximately 30 minutes in, and we haven't even gotten to the main area, so it's gonna be kind of wild. Not sure how long this mod will carry us for, but we can do our best with what we have and see what we can see. Okay, that's at an angle. That's just gonna stay like that, I guess. Alright, so this looks mildly better. I even think this needs to be here at all. Okay. And I don't want to scrap that, so we'll leave that. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be... it's gonna be fun. I have the ability to scrap the catwalk. I was hoping that would not be the case, but you know what? What can we do? And I have no idea what the heck this round thing is supposed to be. Can I disable it? I can. And we're going to just jump into the next section, which is going to be going down and into the second area of Robco Sales and Service Center. Part 2 of the biggest mess that is known to Robco. Can't say it's the biggest mess in the game, but hey, I mean, there's definitely a lot going on here. I mean, look at all this. Look at all this. There's skeletons. There's dollies. There's debris. There's all sorts of things. There's all sorts of things. So I'm gonna carefully make my way back up the thing. Back up the thing. Alright, here we go, and back up the thing. Now we're gonna do this. We're just gonna scrap out the floor here. Thankfully, I'm not in danger, I don't think, of really blowing up anything important, or at least not yet. So we can just do the wraparound debris as quick and as efficiently as possible. And we can... whoopsie daisies. Alright, this part we gotta be careful with right here, because this part we can scrap. This part we most certainly can scrap, and this is our camp workshop. We're gonna get rid of the scientist skeleton. And we're gonna move this like so. Got another secretary skeleton right next to an ammo box. Gonna get this debris very carefully. We're also gonna be cleaning up the... whatever the heck this is supposed to be. It's like a railroad. And yeah, we might actually discover some stuff here. I don't know. But let's very carefully. I don't think I can scrap this. There's a skeleton with a wooden crate here. That's kind of cool. And there's a Nuka-Cola machine and trash can. So maybe this is a break area. Who knows? That's the fun of this place. There's so much going on right now. We're going to continue on down, and we are going to knock this out. At least up until, like, kind of this point. Because we're going to be walking around and down. And we can get the debris out of the ceiling. And And I'm also trying to hunt down Mist. My worst nightmare in this facility. Alright. So, I think we look good here. I think we're good to just kind of continue on. And we're gonna... we'll leave the industrial machines alone, I think. I do like how it looks. I don't like how the boxes look, though. That's a certainty. Get these guys out of here as well. We've got a weapons workbench we'll leave here. Very, very important. Got skeletons. There's a Nuka-Cola mine, I believe that is. Looks like a landmine that's activated. Perfect. Look at this. Oil. Oil. No oil. Okay, moving right on through. We're outside of the buildable workshop area, so we can exit, quick save, wander on back. And then pick it up and move it. A little bit tedious, but I like this. This is kind of cool. Flop it, quick save, and enter. Enter, enter, enter. Now that we're inside, we can continue on our cleansing journey. We're gonna see what secrets we can unlock. We can get rid of the mist and the debris. Just double back before I forget these posters and this area entirely. Here we go. Then we're gonna disable that. Okay. Now we're just gonna clean up the debris here. This floor is scraped. It's got some scrape damage going on. Okay. Got an Edotronic. We'll leave that there in this little break area. And we'll step out into an office space. Presumably used by the military personnel as well as some of the civilian contractors that were here before the bombs dropped. And we've got a robot workbench here, so when you go through the quest and if you want to update Ada, you can do so. There's a few of these throughout the location, so try and take advantage of them. Also, be aware of the oil. We're cleaning up a lot of oil, and these are notorious fire traps. These are notorious fire traps. There we go. There we go. I'll get rid of this and the soggy files. Perfect. Now we got kind of a lore terminal going on here. Make sure you guys check that out. We've got piles and piles of things that don't really belong. Especially on the floor. We got more secretaries. We got a bobby pin box right there. Oh, we got a Nuka-Cola Quantum right here. That's kind of cool. I love Nuka-Colas. Okay. We're also just going to double check the ceilings because the ceilings are not... Oh, okay, well... On the one hand, I broke it, but on the other hand, we can actually see the night sky. So that is kind of cool, in my opinion. That is kind of cool. We'll leave that. So many bodies. Pre-war skeletons. Let's get these boxes. Get the debris. And this chair, I'm just gonna outright disable. Any debris on the ceilings, I think. Oh, there's some. There's some. Okay, let's double back and get the clutter here. Oh, looks like I'm scrapping a hallway right there, so we'll leave that alone for the time being. Because I think, if I understand directions correctly, this is gonna loop around to where we can just get to it. Cruising on by. Let's get rid of this guy right here. Alright, look at this. And then we're gonna go back. We're gonna double back, I think, and make sure we get the other area. Oh, we're outside the buildable workshop area. What can I get here? None of this. Alright, we need to go back and like just move everything, I guess. So it's got, I don't even remember where I put it, to be completely honest with you. Here it is, quick save. Oh, okay. So I'm learning that jerky movements with this is just what kind of flings it around. And the game froze. There we go. Okay, looks like it just decided to enter while we were moving it, but that's fine, I guess. That's fine. Get the oil out of the hallway here. That, and then soggy files. I'll get rid of that too. Alright, here we go. So, now we are in one of the main assembly line areas. This is gonna be wild. See how dirty this place is? See how dirty this place is? This is insane. Gonna move right on through. Oh, broke the game a little bit with that. That's fine. It's a happy little accident. Is this not debris? How is this not debris? How is this not debris? Let's Weird. Okay, so we got that. We got disassembled robots here. Alright, let's jump back, because I feel like a lot of screws here. There's a hard hat. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff here we need to take care of. Now, it would be cool to use a Camp 76 mod to turn this into a fully functional, factory, not just that one area that you get in the base game. Mr. Handy Parts. This is gonna take a hot minute. Alright, let's see. How do I get this bad boy? Alright, maybe I just click on this and I do that. And I can follow this up and around, cleaning this up. And then I guess we can backtrack, because this is an explorable place. This is what we were starting to scrap outside, it looks like. There's an explosive box next to ammo box and a skeleton. Okay, let's... Okay. Double check the ground for oil, and then... there's debris. More debris. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. This yellow rectangle. We're getting rid of it though. I'm getting rid of these yellow rectangles. They may become the bane of my existence. I don't know yet. We will see. We'll see how this works. Okay. Alright, now we're outside the buildable workshop area again. We'll quick save and go back to collect it. Oh, we actually missed some debris, so let's get that quick. Let's get that quick. Let's just do that, and then let's do a quick once over. Steam. Okay, cool. Quick save as we go. And plop you there. And enter. Making a ton of progress together. I am so proud of us and all that we are accomplishing. Now it looks like this muddy water I can't actually get rid of. That's okay. Got another little break zone here. Let's do this, and we'll get the back end, and there's an ammo box right here with a pre-war skeleton. Looks like he may have perished from a Maybe from a production accident, who knows? But who knows? But we're getting them cleaned out nonetheless. And I gotta be careful because here it looks like I can scrap the catwalks. So to avoid that from happening, we'll just double back and knock all of this out. This is a great mod. Shout out to everybody in the chat who suggested I try this mod. This is wonderful. I am enjoying this immensely. Oops. Can I get back here somehow? I can. I just have to go here. Okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. So always choose to make the way. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, we're gonna kind of explore the catwalks a little bit. Just get this remotely cleaned up. Did I miss? Oh, I missed that. And that. And that. And this. And that. There's a lot I missed. Alright. And that looks good, so we will head up across the catwalk. And then we're gonna take down this area. I'll leave the Nuka-Cola machine there, just because it adds a little bit of spice to the surroundings. Okay, look at this. Alright, so now we're entering another part of the facility. Just heading deeper in. And I think we're coming, yeah, we're coming to the end of the buildable workshop area. So let's do another quick save together, head on back, and get... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. We will get this guy... Oh, I got stuck. Alright, we're gonna carefully move this up somehow. Some way. Flop it. Quick save. And re-enter. Alright, now we're gonna keep chugging along here like so. There's pipes everywhere. Alright. Now. Oh, I am so glad I did a quick save here. Let's get rid of these crates for the time being. And we will slowly yet carefully enter the Mechanist's Lair. This is the Mechanist's Lair area. Now, we did skip a lot of things here. Not actually, no, because since we've defeated the Mechanist, we can just have direct access to the area. So nothing's been skipped yet. It would be if we just went down there and called it a day. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow this around. Okay, well, let's spawn a dupe here. See if that's possible. And just, I don't know. Place everywhere mod. Alright, so we'll at least set that down. Oh, we fixed it. Look at that. Cool. Heading on down as the game was intended to be played. We can annihilate a lot of these things here. I'm outside the buildable workshop area once again. Alright. Same drill. Just get a nice healthy angle on the workshop mod. Oh. Okay, and slowly bring it around. Like so. Excellent. Alright, now I don't... Still won't let me scrap this guy for some reason, so we'll just do that. And we'll get rid of the clutter. We will get rid of the clutter together. And, oh, there's trash and garbage up here. That is moderately annoying, ladies and gentlemen. Moderately annoying. Can I jump up here? I can. I have, and there's a cymbal monkey attached to a TV here. It's, I don't exactly know what this is about. Maybe it powers a TV. Whatever. Cute little Bethesda thing. Oh, there's stuff here. Markings. Interesting. We can explore those markings later. Probably do it on a different character where I haven't deleted the, the thing, but that's okay. Debris. And then we'll step back here and we'll get out this debris. If this is even possible. And I just, I'll just disable that, I guess. And we will continue down the line. We haven't found any really, in-depth secrets yet. A lot of the secrets is going to be within the lore, but we did find that little monkey thing. That was kind of cool. We'll see if there's any other hidden areas together. And we will see what this place will look like. Damage mask wall. Can I just get this debris? Is that possible? Yes. not too much to ask. We've got another robot workbench right here. We'll leave that as is, I think. Okay, broken concrete chunks outside the buildable workshop area. Alright, we're going to do a quick save and then move into section 3 of the video. With a quick save under our belt, we're going to activate the workshop once again. We're going to try and get rid of the water here. This is going to be rather interesting to do just because we are on an incline. Marsh scum. Okay, we got rid of that. Fine, I guess. We got debris. We got a gas explosion. We got gas explosion traps everywhere, so this is gonna be rather interesting to contend with. I don't know entirely how to get rid of the marsh scum that's chilling over here. Let's see if I can clean this area up. Okay, so we're gonna go this way and then we'll double back because we have a whole lot to do. We'll figure out the marsh scum bit later. Get all this debris out of here. All the steel frames, whatever these things are, that are just floating in the air. There we go. Make sure we get all the debris in the area that we are in right now. And this area, I don't know what to do. Let's try just clicking this and there we go. We got it. Look at that. All right, so we have a lot of directions to go down. We have a lot of debris to get. Good gravy. This pipe is fine. Make sure I'm getting the debris here, so we're gonna go a little bit more slowly. Given the size and the angle of the room. And I think that can stay. So we're outside of the buildable workshop area here. Double back and start. Whoa, gas explosion trap. I'll get rid of this Nuka-Cola machine. There is radiation coming from somewhere. Oh, I found it. I had it. There we go. There's that. Okay. Let's disable that and make our way up to the top where we can walk around like so. To get up here, there's a lore terminal here, ammo box, some other boxes. Okay, there's a lot of general clutter. Alright. Alright, look at this. So, this area seems to be good. Just double checking. And we can, I'm just gonna loop this around the long way and plop this, like, I don't know, maybe right here. And, oh yeah, this is gonna be kind of an intense cleaning session. Things may break here. Just as we look around the main room, we see there's a lot happening. So, yeah, there's a lot of trash happening here. There's definitely a lot of trash happening. There's a lot of floor building. That's here. Alright. We'll just carefully move our way back, and I think we can just disable this like so. Alright. Now, for the moment of truth, some people have asked if this will increase or decrease the load time ability of the game. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no idea. This could either really help the, you know, loading everything, or it might not. It might not. There we go. Finally got the thing. Alright, and then this just appears to be broken catwalks with a skeleton, which I am going to... It's not even gonna let me walk up there? That's wild. Okay. I'm gonna just keep moving on down. Scrapping what we may scrap. Alright, so I know these things can be disabled. Can this be disabled? It can, and it has been. Look at this. Okay. Making a lot of progress, you guys. It's gonna be a super long video. Strap in, get another Nuka-Cola if you have to. I'm just glad these aren't non-AV objects, you know? I'm just really glad about that. We can go through and take some things out as needed. What did I just delete? Was that mist? Oh, we're outside the workshop mode. Okay, well. Let's just manage, configure the build limits, and increase by 100%. We'll see if that does anything. See if that does anything. Alright, now this... So here's a little interesting. I'm not finding anything, I don't know, useful, I guess you could say. So no overwhelming secrets. We have a floating barrel up here. That's interesting. We can disable this. There's bottle caps here from when I fought the robots. Oh, this pipe I can just outright get rid of. Okay, now I'm gonna step back. Once again, I'm attempting to disable marsh scum. There we go. Now this water I can't get. I'm outside of the buildable workshop? What? Okay. Let's just double back here and let's get this debris. Oh, and we have the almighty floating barrel. And I don't actually... What is this supposed to be? Oh, I see. This is part of the wall that was connected to the debris. Okay, well, that's fine. That's good. Quick save. Plop it. And workshop it, and let's see what we can do about this water, you guys, because, oh, yeah, we can get it. Building a wall, building the floor, debris. Just make our way through here. We're taking a lot of rad damage from somewhere. There's a bottle cap mine there. Where's the radiation? Where's the radiation? Alright, well, maybe we can find it if we go around here. There's a skeleton with a first aid kit here. That's a kind of cool, nifty little area. Free stim packs, free medical gear. Today's economy, gotta love it. Free medical care is nothing to sneeze at. Now, moving right along, we're going to continue to take this stuff out, and I think, yeah, I can hop up here and get these guys. Alright. Looking good. Looking great. Alright, let's go up here. I guess I'll get rid of all the posters. We're going to be taking radiation damage as we go. A lot of soggy files here. Box, debris, box. Outside, quick save. Do I not have Radaway on this character? Okay. Well, I mean, whatever. Not the end of the world, right? Up the stairs. Turn the corner. Lob it. And this is gonna be... This looks hilarious. This looks hilarious, just this at this angle. Alright, I'm gonna disable the chair. I'm gonna very carefully get rid of the clutter. I like the machine parts. Okay. Don't want to get rid of anything that I don't absolutely have to. And we will... knock this out. There's more terminals over here, or another terminal next to a weapons workbench, you guys. Make sure you read these terminals. They get progressively weirder and wackier. You'll love it. I guarantee it. You'll love it. We'll go through the lore in like a full-out quest video at a later point in time, if you're just joining. So don't worry. It'll happen. How many gas explosion traps does Bethesda need to make us question the reality of our existence? Oh, I can't get this. Oh. There we go. There we go. Alright, and we're not going to delete this, but what we are going to do is, because we're going to quickly end up outside of the build zone area. Just run back and snag this bad boy quick. So I'll just... Whoa! What is it doing? Do I go at an angle? Carefully. And we'll plop it, and then we will... Okay. Now we're bringing the thing to us here. And this is where we're going to get into the more science-y center of the military installation. As you can see, this this is most certainly a mess. So I'm just going to pick this up. Plop it here, do another quick save, and we're gonna clean up the, I don't know what you call this. It's not a lift, but, uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, it's moving by itself. Okay. It's, swaying back and forth. Do another quick save, and hopefully... this will stay on. Hopefully this will stay on. Please don't go anywhere. I need this. But yeah, we're scooting along here. We got a nice little view. Alright. And we made it. We made it to this part. And we're gonna start cleaning out literally everything that exists. Because there's just so much garbage here. Get rid of the posters. Alright, I'm going to slow down a little bit just because we are entering an area where we can scrap the floor. Alright, and then we can see the Mechanist area down there to our left. So we're just gonna scoot on by. Alright, and then this is, this gurney is foreshadowing of things to come, where we are going, what we are entering. And this is where I'm gonna quick save and bring this down.
Those robo-brains explain how one person could maintain this facility alone.
Thank
Impressive modification.
Okay, thank you, Ada. I totally forgot. I left Ada here. In a lot of my games, I just have my robots do robot stuff here because, you know, it's a Mechanist Lair. I mean, what else are you gonna do with it? Like, turning this into a settlement is challenging. I'm looking forward to taking on that challenge. But in the meantime, we are going to get all of this taken out. Tucked away in here is a first aid kit. General clutter, debris. More debris. Even more debris. Okay. Alright, so now we are at the bowels and the beginning of the military installation here. Weird, but okay, we should be technically underground, so I'm not sure why we can see the sky, but I'd rather see the sky than, like, night, you know, or just pure white light. To me, that's even worse, so we'll just pretend. We'll just pretend, guys. We will just imagine better things. Alright, we gotta get this room too, because this room is absolutely terrible. See if I can somehow get all this. Soggy files interface. I'll just scrap this whole area, I think. Alright, and this we end up in... this is a kind of armory area. Very, very good place to visit when you're here. Get stocked up in case you're low on ammo. Got a ton of suitcases here. This is a forfeiture area where people would forfeit their goods as they were experimented on. So there's tons of suitcases and tons of soggy files. One thing I do want to get that is really going to bother me is this. Let's enable that and then try clicking that and disabling. There we go. Alright, so we get the cabinet back. And yeah, property storage back in here. Alright, so let's get rid of pretty much all the junk that's in here. There's a safe door. I'll leave that there. Alright, this looks, I guess, nicer. Or at the very least as nice as a bombed out bunker can look. Okay. Alright, let's continue scrapping down here. As far as we can go anyway. It'd be nice to hopefully find a hidden area or two. Some places have them, some places don't. So we will just we'll just kind of roll with it and see what we can see. And what we see in this area is a prison cell. We even have feral ghouls in here. Now I'm gonna do some cleaning, but I also want to leave a lot of this as is, just to maintain kind of the horrific nature of the environment, you know? I feel like to get rid of this and clean it out would be, at least right now, kind of counterproductive. However, making this a settlement, we could turn this area into a prison. That is also an option. I'm gonna just carry this through, just to get to like right about here, because I think, yeah, I think I can just leave this as is. So we will, not the concrete floor. That's part of the floor. And then this whole thing can get cleaned up. See if there's any secret goodies over here. Oh, I can't even get all the way back there. Okay. No, there are no secret goodies over here. Let's head upstairs. Okay, heading upstairs. We're going to start this area. And we are on the very tippy top of the prison, so I'm just going to go down the line. Get all the debris out of here. On one side. And then there's a terminal here. Make sure you guys check that out. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's a Protectron model. That's kind of cool. I did not know that was there. So I'm gonna bring the camp thing upstairs. We're gonna knock out the upstairs in section 4 and then continue on our journey. Alright, I finally managed to get the camp up here. It's a little wonky. It's a little wonky with the mechanics. It does not seem to like being navigated around around really tight spaces, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We got there in the end, you guys. We got there in the end. So yeah, I'm just bringing this down here just so I can mop up this area in its entirety. On both sides here, and the middle, I think the middle looks actually looks pretty decent. So that being said, done. Quick save. Let's bring this bad boy back. We're gonna be taking an elevator. So I think I could just plop this here, and in theory, provided nothing crazy happens, we should be able to just move it on to the next level here. This ghoul is facing the wrong way, so we'll take care of that. We'll do the F9 just to make sure everything's hunky-dory. And then we will get rid of the ghoul and just continue on our way. Look at this. Alright, so we're getting hosed right now. We're getting hosed. There's a loose cable here. That's probably not a good idea, I don't think. And here we have entered, basically what could be described as hell. This is where a lot of the experimentation took place. And we're going to be cleaning this up together. There's so many wires all over the place. Doesn't look like I can scrap the floor, so we can, rapid fire it for the most part. Got a first aid kit right here. That's good. Alright, so dirty floor. Kinda clean-ish. And this section's gonna take a while, guys. Thank you for sticking it out with me as long as you have. Keep on keeping on and break out your third Nuka-Cola if you need to. Click on the soda can bit to disable. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Oh, I'm trying this guy. There we go. Look at that. Alright. Alright, so we've got... I don't know what this is over here. Let's just come back and make sure we're getting everything in its entirety. I think I'm actually gonna... Yeah, we're gonna double back and put the camp down in the... Where'd it go? Here it is. We're gonna put the camp down in kind of the center here, so that way I think we can maximize the radius of the mod here. This is a good mod. I'm liking it a lot. I'm really enjoying this mod. Alright, so soggy files are here. We've got all sorts of debris decals. Can I... Yeah, there we go. Debris decals. And we see the lines here. This is where the unwilling patient would have been buried into the room to be experimented on to be turned into robo-brains, basically to be lobotomized. Basically to be lobotomized. So, general clutter, we can get all these things off the ground. And it looks like the sweet spot for the cables is the, kind of one of the top end bits. Here we go. Alright, look at this. So we got some leaking water going on here. I don't think, doesn't look like it can do anything about that at this moment. Now this part is interesting because before the war there were no death claws, but here there are x-rays of a death claw head. What do you think that means? What do you think that means? Well, I don't know. I think it's possible that there were other experiments going on here, and I kind of get the vibe that from everything that's been going on here, like there's a ragstag head in here, there's a super mutant head in here. How did this happen before the war? It's possible that they were experimenting on the FEV virus, and I think it's also possible that the Deathclaw X-rays were something that they were trying to create before the war and maybe either escaped or were intentionally released to, you know, see how things would transpire. I don't know. There's a lot of theories floating around out there. I'd love to hear yours in the comments. Go ahead. It's your time to shine. Let me know what you think. And also let me know what you think about the cleanup job so far. It says brain extraction. Yep, this is where brains were extracted. We're in the room of lobotomization. There are brains in here even we can scrap. This is kind of weird. I'm scrapping pre-war brains. Kind of little unnerving. But yeah, there's brains in jars. Nice little hat tip to Fallout 3, the, oh, what is it called? Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. I haven't played Fallout 3 in a while, but you guys know the mod. You go to, it's not Far Harbor, it's, oh, help me out, guys. Help me out, it's gonna bother me. But yeah, so you go to that location, and then you end up getting lobotomized and finding a piece of brain in a jar. There's also the big empty in Fallout New Vegas with the brains in the jars that are kind of goofy. You guys know what I'm talking about. How is this an industrial machine? Alright, well we're gonna leave that industrial machine alone, I guess. Well, this is all part of one thing. Wild. Oh. Okay. I don't like the soggy files, so the whole thing is gonna go. There's a first aid kit up there, though. Alright. We got the camp here. We still got debris in the center. Let's go to the cerebral reconditioning. This is where, when brains were removed, they were programmed to do various things, from engaging in complex calculations as well as to become killers for the military. Let's get rid of all this. Wires. I'll get rid of that hanging wire. That doesn't look cool. Alright, we'll disable the gurney. We'll make our way in here. Taking care of all of these things, which I don't know if I can get this. If not, I'll just do a quick disable. Alright. Anything crazy going on? Oh, there's mist in here. Wonder if there's mist in the other rooms I missed. Looks like it. And this room, that's a biojar. It's a big biojar. But there's no mist. We did overlook this first aid kit. Make sure you guys come snag that. Okay, moving right along. We came in this way. Alright, I think we quick save and then move it down farther. I guess we're just gonna throw this down the hallway. Alright. Now we have like a forge area, a big, really big storage space for bodies. Yeah, and then this forge is used to burn the bodies. We've got a skeleton back here. We've got all this back here. Perfect. Quick save and workshop. Whoa, I can scrap building floors here. This is it's gonna be wild. This is gonna be definitely a fun one. And I think there's mist here, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it just looked like mist. Get rid of that emergency light. That's not doing anybody any favors, just because it's off. Alright, get rid of that. Now, I really don't want to scrap this whole entire thing, because there's so many machine parts to it, so we're just gonna cheat a little bit. And, get as much debris out of here as possible. Get rid of that biojar. And then we're just gonna come around here. Power armor repair station here. Alright, let's quick head on down here. Just because, you know, there's a lot of debris. And, in both directions, it looks like. And we'll just ping-pong our way down, so we'll go down here. Whoops. No, there we go. We got some skulls going on here. some debris. Can I just disable this? There we go. Got more skeleton components of deceased victims. Now these machine parts are really getting in my way. So we're gonna have to get a little bit creative in how we go about this here. Just come across like this. Oh, I can get this debris. Alright, click that. There we go. And then I'm gonna try and, there we go. Knock that out. Knock out this there. And then we'll... Oh, we're outside. Well, that's not too terrible, I don't think. We'll leave the coolers and stuff there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Alright, we'll make our way back. That was an adventure. We'll do a quick save, and then... maneuver this like so. Okay, continuing on. This is, it was like a 2-hour video at least. Can I get this cable? I got the cable. I think I deleted something important, but I don't really recall what was there. And this is a dead end. Alright, no secrets there, guys. We're still looking. Found some really cool, nifty things, some hidden items, but other than that... And that's meant to be like that. Okay, that's cool. I can live with that. And I think... not the wall. I think, yeah, I can get rid of this shelf here. Wooden crate there. Perfect. Alright. Now, we have entered the Mechanist's Lair itself, and this is going to be its own section.
I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple interior rooms left, with this one being the largest, so without further ado, let's just jump into it. Now, the Camp 76 mod is tucked away in the back. The reason is this workshop here does not actually accommodate for these back hallways, for some reason. Not sure why, but it, you know, It doesn't. So, let's just kind of walk around here, do a little quick save, and activate the workshop. That way we can get this knocked out and start the exterior finally. So we're going to do this. I'm going to get rid... I think I'm just going to get rid of this whole thing right here. And we're going to get rid of this chair that's tipped over. Maybe not. There we go. One thing to keep in mind here, little pro tip, is during the quest you have to come here after you defeat the Mechanist to, there's dust everywhere, to basically turn off the factory. My apologies. And you may get stuck here because there are a couple of these robo brain thingies that are just typing away, and they were connected here. So you may have to just go in the console command and disable them if you get into a glitch where you go up here and can't access this. Just keep that in mind. You guys can disable the robo brains. Now, I'm gonna keep the Mechanist floor seal. I do kind of like it. I do kind of like it. But we're just gonna clean out this back area here. And then we will move it to the elevator. Use the camp at the final room, and I think we can just use the big bad workshop to take care of the rest. Let's get rid of this thing here. Alright. There's a button here. There's a couple doohickeys here. Alright, now this is Isabella's room. Isabella is a Mechanist. Spoilers for those of you who don't remember, haven't played in a hot minute, whatever the case may be. She's tucked away sleeping over there. We can just adjust her posters for her while she's asleep. Get rid of her soggy files, like so. And yeah, clean up the floor, because for whatever reason she hasn't bothered to clean this room ever. She just sleeps in here. Kind of weird, kind of gross. We'll get all of this cleaned out in a jiffy. Now I'm gonna get rid of all these metal shelves, I think. All right. This is Sparks. We're gonna leave him alone. Sparks is her trusty companion. And not nearly as annoying as Ada, in my opinion. Let's see. We can leave... Yeah, we can leave stuff. She needs a water cooler. She needs a water cooler. And then, I guess, we just rapid fire out all the chairs. Why does she have so many chairs? I do not understand. I do not understand the mentality of Fallout NPCs. But hey, that's why we're here. We're here to fix their mistakes and their problems for them, because somehow they can't be bothered to do it themselves. Now, this room's got a safe, also has some mist, a lot of debris in here. First aid kit. This is just another little control room area. And if I can just get rid of all this, we can make this nice and clean. Look at that. And we got some broken shelf here. You know what? Let's just get rid of this altogether, shall we? We don't need the shelves. I don't think we need them at all. Okay, and then this guy right here. Boom! Alright. So we got the general clutter knocked out. More debris. Okay. Okay, this, oh. Missed one. Here we go. Alright, we'll make our way back here. And down this way is an elevator that we can use to go up to higher levels. We're going to take a different elevator to get outside. Ooh, what's all this? Is this a secret? Could this be a hidden area back here? Let's scrap and find out together, shall we? Let's scrap and disable. Okay, so debris. And this... Is this anything back here? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, well... That's okay. Let's clean up the, robot workbench area in here. We got some wooden crates everywhere. Power armor station. I feel like this place is just such a mess. I think we can just destroy a lot of it and rebuild it at a later point. Like, there's so many wires going everywhere. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, let's, get rid of the box. And I think... this part, for the most part, looks okay. Let's just get rid of... I don't know, let's get rid of this, at least. Feel like the top shelves just are not cutting it. Is that a box? What is that? That's a box. That is a box. Okay. Moving on over here, there's a ton of general clutter. And I'm just gonna stick this here for now while I go to town and get rid of all of this. Shelf, okay. Oh, this is kind of clipping into the wall. Why is this clipping into the wall? Alright, well, I think we're gonna get rid of everything. We're gonna get rid of the ammo box. We're gonna get rid of this whole shelf section. That one's kind of clipping. It's not too terrible. And I don't know what this is doing. Fine, we'll just scrap it. We'll put down, can I just put down one now? I think I should be able to, put one down. So let's just do that quick. Oh, it's still wonky. It's floating a little bit, but I guess that's fine. Not the end of the world. Let's keep moving along here. Okay, get this spot cleaned up. Excellent. Alright. Alright, so for the most part, this is clean-ish. Alrighty. Now what we're gonna do... Isabella awake. You're probably awake walking around somewhere, so we do gotta be careful. Let's hit the good old quick save button. And... oh, there she is. She's awake. Alright. Now let's get this. You know what? I'll just use this here quick. Because I don't think the workshop mod will... or the base workshop will let us do this. So we can, we can just clean this up real quick. This little area. Alright, get rid of the clutter, and this part's gonna be a little bit time consuming, because we're gonna be doing catwalks. Among other things. Let's just get rid of all of the things. We've got an ammo box there. Oil on the ground. Some bottle caps to pick up. And let's get rid of these crates as well. Let's just get rid of these crates as well. Okay. Now this is the elevator I was talking about. We'll get to this bad boy here in a minute. I'm just gonna walk around to the best of my ability before I gotta move the camp. All right. I think I'll leave the generator there. Okay. We got pipes. And still got bottle caps laying around. Alrighty. So the bottom part, I think, is good to go for the most part. We'll just double check and make sure that the decals are out of the way. We'll do a quick save, and then we got those bottle caps. Alright. Whoops, I accidentally activated the thing. I didn't want to activate it. I did not want to activate... oh, jeez. Okay, I'll just rotate it. And we'll plop that there. And I guess we'll use a stim pack. Okay. Now for this part, we can... oh, I didn't get this section, but that's okay. We can just go into the actual main workshop here. Finish up the bottom, and I think we should have... yeah, we should have access to all the catwalks. So that is... that's good. That's good. I like this. What I don't get is why I can't get that debris. Oh, I guess I got it. Okay, interesting. Alright, so let's get rid of the crates. Alright. So now that we got this bit, now we can head up the catwalk. And very carefully get all the decals out of here. Making sure to not, yeah, guys, no! Alright, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, whatever. Whatever, we will just bash this out, and then I will reload a quick save to... oh my goodness, so embarrassing. We'll reload the quick save. Yeah, we'll do off-camera shenanigans to fix this for the next build video. There's the happy accident. There's definitely the happy accident. Gotta love this game. Alright. So now I'm gonna go up here and walk around like so. And did we do... I'm trying to think which we did. Okay, so we did this one. You know what we could do? We could also just rebuild it too. There's definitely catwalk options available. So yeah, we did this. So we can find a way to rebuild it. We got this. All right, and then up here leads to this area, which is clean. Okay. Let's, I thought I missed a spot, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't miss a spot. Okay, well. Let's just double check over here. Catwalks are notoriously filthy. Alright. Well, we got that, ladies and gentlemen. We got that. So the final bit is going to be this little elevator thing here. And, I forgot that section. That's okay. We're going to do the elevator and then the second room that's above us. So, let's just step out here. Debris. Alright. Get rid of the boxes slowly and surely. And I don't understand why I can't... Alright, we'll just do it like this. We'll just disable that. Okay, we will not scrap that. That's, that is important. Perfect. Alright. Get the first aid kit like so. And yep, and then now what we'll do a quick save, and then we will ride the elevator to the top. This freight elevator is amazing. Alright, and we come out into this room where we have an exit to the Commonwealth. So, with that being said and done, just one more quick save, and one more room to scrap, and we can finally get to working on the exterior here. So let's just get everything cleaned out of here. And I mean everything. This has been one heck of an interior scrapping session. Now we get to work on the exterior, which, to be fair, isn't really that bad. It's not that much, I don't think, so. We got a pre-war Skelly here in front of a computer. I'll leave that chair because it fits. Alright, let's get this bad boy. And get this bad boy. And I think we just get rid of the bottom shelf. Alright guys, let's disable this and check for oil or anything else. I think now what we can do is just scrap the camp. And now we just exit and head outside. Let's do this together. I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, we've experienced the absolute joy of the camp mod, the Camp 76 mod, which is listed in the description below. Now we're going to clean the exterior using the trusty SKK mod. The mobile workshop, which I do enjoy working with. We're going to clean up some of the area, not all of it, just because there is definitely a lot going on here. When I said I didn't think it would be that much, I mean, technically, on the one hand, it's not in terms of surface area. On the other hand, there's still a lot of things going on around here. I mean, you got vines, you got trash, You've got sidewalks. Like, what is all this going on right here? I don't even know. But yeah, we can at least clean the general vicinity up and out. And I'm gonna slow down a little bit here, just because we're in a roaded section, right? There's roads, and there's roads, there's buildings, there's a sentry bot scooting around over there. So we'll make our way back here, and I don't know why there's junk walls everywhere. Alright, so whatever. We'll just get rid of the vines here. And the grass mounds, the brambles, and the trash. I need a mod to get rid of these little plant things. But that's gonna be a story for another time, guys. That's definitely going to be a story for another time. Any vines? No. No. No vines at all. So what I'm going to do... Grass mound... Okay, this is a shrub. I was wondering what I was highlighting right there, because the thing kind of tweaked out on me. Alright, I think I'm going to leave the Drumlin Diner and all this stuff here for a later video. What I'm gonna do is go back around through here, since this is technically the parking lot, and shipping area of the storage center, or the Robco Sales Service Center, excuse me. And there's some vines over there I can take care of in a later video. Just carefully rip out the vines. Okay. Got a lot of brambles over here. We got a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're outside the buildable workshop area. Let's just do a quick save, and then let's look at the map. Okay, so we are coming around it entirely. Just goes to show how big this location is. Inventory, deploy workshop, and we're gonna fire this bad boy off. I probably did not need to scrap the door, but, you know, you'll live, you'll learn. We got a little Nuka-Cola chilling here. I'm gonna leave some of this stuff here, guys. I really do. I really think I will leave some of this here. No, I fell. Oh, I fell. Okay. Alright, let's just come back around here. And I'm gonna quick... knock out the vines, and we're gonna... I might as well get rid of this door too. I mean, we might as well for balance. For the sake of balance. Okay, I think I can leave. I don't know why you're there. Random kickball.
Threat analysis. Yellow. Alert. Hostile.
Alright, goodbye, sentry bot. Alright, now I think if I'm looking at this correctly... Look at the map. Yeah, the Mechanist Lair is this way, so we can just hop back into the workshop and then we can continue on busting this out. This, Alright, yeah, so the East Boston Preparatory School, however you wanna tomato that, is gonna be right here. And we're gonna be cleaning up the road. And try and be cleaning up the road. Keyword is try. Sometimes all you can do is your very best, guys. So just do the best you can and take pride in what you do. Take pride in what you do. We're gonna do another video on this at some point. I don't know why. This is here, but pile of leaves. Alright, let's double back here, because we also have to get this side of the road. Not the actual road. Debris, more debris. Grass mound, okay. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Alright. Perfect. And, yeah. Junk wall can go away. There's no vines, so that's good. I'll get rid of the street lamp. Now, I did manage to get myself turned around here just a little bit. So we're gonna quick save. I'm gonna go into my map. Mechanist Lair. Oh, okay, so we're here. We went really far underground. Alright, we're gonna go back to the Robco service sales area now that we've cleaned out the circle around the Mechanist Lair. And then we'll do our walkthrough, I think. Yeah, for some reason I thought they were right next to each other, but apparently they're not. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to use camp here because I am by the Boston airport. So, weapons. Ooh. Interesting. I'm gonna go craft a camp. If you'll excuse me, I will be back soon. Alright, we got the camp, finally! We finally got the camp. I'm just gonna do a quick save. We're gonna activate the workshop. And we're just gonna go balls to the walls here and get rid of all the trash, all the debris, everything that we can see from the dock. Maybe some of this noise too, because this is not sparking joy. Because I mean, sure, there's, you know, water here, but that doesn't mean it's gotta be gross or untidy, unkempt. So we can, at the very least, go down here just real quick since I'm in the zone, like AutoZone, and yeah, we will. What am I highlighting? Oh, it's part of the thing here. Okay. So we'll just swing back a little bit. We don't want to go too crazy with this, because we do have to do the actual area around... Oh, geez. There's an establishment up here. Oh, my goodness. That's... look at all this garbage. We'll pick all that up before the exterior walkthrough, I think. That's a little nuts. A little nuts there. Okay, well... we will just keep on keeping on, I guess. Get rid of all the trash. I don't know what's going on over here, but... yeah. Can I get some garbage, please? And we'll disable... there we go. Okay, we'll just come around like this, I think. There we go. This is looking much nicer, I think. Much nicer indeed. I'm gonna hold off going too far down this road just because I need content for future videos. I mean, yeah, I can make a super long scrapping video where I just go nuts, but yeah, I don't know. I'm also going to be I think setting up a 7 Days to Die YouTube channel. I think I don't know, I think it'd be a fun thing for me and the lady to do. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Oh, I did not get this stuff. Alright, silly hippo. Alright, here we go. Let's, I want to jump to this side of the road here. Oh no, I blew this up. Okay. Alright, we're gonna fix this at a later point in time. I might be able to fix this off camera. I was just trying to get the hedge. All I was trying to do was get the hedge. Alright. And I'm gonna try very carefully to get this stuff out of here first. Alright, so we got piles of leaves. Alright, and I mean, this just falls down there. So what I'm hoping I can do, and I'm going to just make this attempt now, but what I'm hoping I can do is spawn a dupe somehow. Please snap. Please work. This kind of works. Oh, no. No, hang on. Okay, I think we fixed it. I definitely think we fixed it, so good job us. Give yourself a pat on the back. Oh my goodness. Let's get the trash and garbage out of the way here. And we're at the front of the Robco Sales and Service Center. Go down a little bit farther. Because, you know, it's not like this video isn't, not like it's not long enough, right? I can go down to, like, maybe here. And hedge. Alright, trash, trash, cars, and trash. Alright, now we'll make our way this side the road. Okay, this is looking rather nice. Now I just need to get rid of the garbage everywhere. Just near the front. And I think I'll leave the shipping, or I'll leave the winch here. Or the cargo hooks, or whatever it's called. Whatever you guys want to call it. It's been a really long recording day, you guys. Very long recording day. Alright, and then, I think I can just scrap this. And then let's just pick these bad boys up. I'm not sure if I should be scrapping the camp. Let me know how you guys handle that. I mean, I have so many resources. I can always make more. I can make, like, I don't know, 200 something. It's kind of stupid. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and a special shout out to my channel members. Channel members are a part of my Nuka-Cola theme park family, and they get access to members only live streams done every Saturday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. As well as early access to videos, cool emotes you can spam in the chat, and more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.